Welcome back. Next on Morning Ride is our interview segment. The interview focuses on the recently concluded All Progressives Congress APC World and Local Government Congresses in Delta State, a key grassroots exercise that saw party executives elected across all 25 local government areas in the state, including Oshimiri North. These congresses were part of the nationwide APC exercise to reorganize its political structures at the ward and local government levels ahead of future political engagements. The congresses in the state were largely adjudged peaceful and aimed at strengthening internal party cohesion and unity across the state. With us to share insights on the conduct, outcomes, and implications of these congresses is Hon.Innocent Esewezie, Chairman of Oshimiri North Local Government Area of Delta State under the All Progressives Congress APC. Thank you, sir, for joining us. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
You look very smart.
Thank you so much. Right. Incidentally, I'm also the PRO of Argon Delta State.
PRO?
Argon Delta.
Oh, that's a good one. So, Honorable, could you briefly explain the significance of the recent APC World and Local Government Congresses in the state, particularly for the grassroots structure of the party?
Yeah, the significance are quite enormous. Firstly, it has brought about cohesion within the party.
Okay.
And, before the transition of the movement to APC, talking about the PDP moving into the APC, we had the old and the new APC kind of lead to issues then. But with the peaceful conduct of the Congress, you can see that the APC has become a big family. So the issue of old on and new no longer exists. So now have one very united, highly cohesive APC under the leadership of His Excellency the Governor of the Delta State. So the Congress has brought about unity, it has brought about cohesion, and it has also strengthened the hold of the party at the grassroots level.
Okay, so when you said it was peaceful and brought about unity, cohesion, yes, did you just speak in relation to your local government area of Oshimiri North? Because there were, on that day, there were a little bit of rancor here and there, especially in Ethiopia West. So would you say that there is total unity? Because there were some dissenting voices.
Yes, I wouldn't want to talk about what happened in Ethiopia West. So, because it's as if you just want to single out, just a tiny, maybe 1% out of 100 and use it as a yardstick. No, generally the Congress is considered to be very peaceful in that state across the state and across the 25 local governments. Using Oshimiri North as a case study, in this local government was quite peaceful. The approach was bottom to the top approach. And of course, that it is more about consensus. Consensus in the sense that leaders from the world and the unit level coming together to agree, to disagree, to agree. Definitely, APC is a very big party, very, very big party, huge, big, with, very senior personalities, senior in terms of very senior government officials, and of course, it's a party that has both, almost everybody is in APC. Almost everybody is in APC. So you must definitely expect, at some point in time, some little disagreements around there. But generally, the conduct of that primaries, can be considered as very peaceful. Look at Delta North, peaceful. The 9 local governments in Delta North, there are no issues. Delta South, the same thing. So, and what has really given us this peace, to a very large extent, has to do with the leadership style of His Excellency the Governor. And I see the people of Delta State, the earnestly and honestly, love and appreciate the leadership of His Excellency. And whether you're a member of APC, PDP, ADC, whatever party you belong to in Delta State, we have, unanimously agree that the leadership of Atienu Sheriff Oberoi is the right leadership, and that's the way to go. So, and that has also cascaded down to the wards and each local government. So, in going into this Congress, we have one thing at the back of our mind, that we must, first of all, if you love our governor, it must start with the way and manner you go back home, conduct yourself at the primaries, so that we'll be able to present a united party, before our people.
Okay. Now, you talked about the consensus agreement.
Yes.
And you said agree to disagree.
Yes.
Now, when it is consensus agreement,
yes.
do you think that this style strengthens internal democracy?
Of course, consensus means every one of us coming together, and agreeing to.
So how did you involve the grassroots?
They were fully involved from the unit down to the ward. Of course, there are structures of the party. You have the ward structure, and the ward structure, you have the ward executive from the ward chairman down to the ex-officials. These are the ward structures. So what it means is that the various structures of the parties were fully consulted. There was meeting upon meeting, and candidates came up, and we all agree, on each of these candidates according to their capacities, and according to what we know, about each and every one of them. Don't forget that the Congress is all about the grassroots. It's all about the people at the grassroots. And by tomorrow, we'll be going out for the state Congress. So we started with the World Congress, from the World Congress to the local government Congress. How do you know if a Congress is peaceful? You know from the word. So if you conduct the Congress from the word, and the word ESCOs emerge through a very transparent process, it moves next to the local government, and the local government is also very, very peaceful. Then it gets, to the state. But at the world level, it's peaceful. The local government is also very peaceful. I mean, you should make that a case study. Yeah, it's also very, very peaceful. And I also believe that by tomorrow, we're also going to have a very peaceful state congress, very peaceful. So for Delta State APC, we have been known for peace, leadership, transparent leadership, leadership that is working for the people. And that is what has been the strength of APC in this state.
So now, during the organization and the planning and the eventual Congress, were there any particular challenges faced during the Congresses, and how were they managed locally?
Yeah, they were.
I want you to speak precisely on Oshimile.
Yeah, Oshimile, not. We had, like I said, initially there was this issue of the new, and the old APC. There was this suspicion.
So how was it managed?
So first, it was managed by, first of all, it was managed by being very transparent. We were transparent. We sat down and we told ourselves the truth. The Honorable Commissioner, the House of Assembly member, the Utodera Capital Territory, the Council Chairman, and other leaders at that level. We decided that first that we need a very transparent process in Oshimile North. And we had this at the back of our mind, that if you must have a transparent process, it means that your conduct should be transparent. Your conduct should also tell, what you want to achieve. So we started by, first of all, building the synergy right from the ward. From the ward, there were areas, sometimes we had to go into 3-4 meetings, just to ensure that, every gray area, is well sorted out. So what we did basically in this local government is to build our consensus from the bottom to the top.